Welcome back. We're off to find the troublesome dudes that apparently really hate mill workers. Anti-mill worker labor union. Let's check out the map real quick. Okay, so it's sort of giving us ideas of places to go. A Roof's house, the Blackhounded. Oh, we literally walk right by it, I think. Oh, no, this is where we entered town. Okay. There's the mill, road east, smithy where we were just at. Newrig's house. Let's see. God, I already forgot like the guy's name we're trying to find. It's really pathetic, but against the grain. Oh, Trumbull's Finn. Okay. Or Swainur or whatever the hell his name is. Alright, so let's go south real quick and we'll check out the end. Go running by these dudes. It's very atmospheric. I really like this. Then I told her it's not a pistol. Oh, terrible teenage humor. So good. Alright. Aelith. You see 4 people gathered by the door to the inn. Their raised voices and chopping gestures suggesting an argument reaching its climax. The first figure raises his hand for calm. His face is partially obscured by a hood, but his height and stature suggests an elf.
I meant no offense. Let's put this matter to rest over a round, shall we? My treat.
Hoping to soothe our pride with a few Adira coppers, eh? We don't need your coin.
My gut's saying this guy could be somebody who could have in our party. So I'm gonna say everybody calm down. One of the men glares at the hooded elf. His eyes are red from drink, but his gaze is focused. We're humble folks, but we're no fools. Not like he thinks, mocking us while he shelters in our village. We don't take that kind of talk from foreigners, specifically not Adrarans. Must be me? Him?
I'm itching for an excuse.
Why, you're itching for the kindling touch of your sister, you cocksfeather!
Ooh, I like this guy.
Cut that barrel-looking tongue out of your head.
This is a misunderstanding. I didn't say whatever it is you think I said. We've nigh quarrel.
Huh. Like I sort of like taunts and calms him down at the same time.
You're wrong.
Okay. Alright. I don't think attacking him is such a good idea. Might, because then you'll have me to deal with. Yeah, let's try that. Why not? They look at each other. One of them and gives the other a glaring shake of his head before turning to you. We're done for now, but this one better watch his step around here because we're not going anywhere. Alright. Alright. That was freaking easy. As the three stumble away, the elf turns, the tension almost gone from his smooth face.
Not quite how I hoped to get to know the neighbors. Thank you for your timely assistance with that awkward situation.
I was gonna say you're welcome.
Courtesy is a rare pleasure in these parts. Though your accent suggests that you are no more local than I.
He straightens his hood and you note the remains of fraying embroidery on his gloves. His boots are cracked with the dirt of many months' travels, but the leatherwork beneath is sturdy and fine.
Well, I suppose introductions are in order after that little fiasco. Aloth Corvisor, at your service.
Ask him how he managed to get stuck out here. He laughs uncomfortably. That is something of a long story.
Well, I'm a wizard by training, and an adventurer by necessity. I was born in the Seathwood, part of the mainland of the Adir Empire, and both of my parents served the nobility, which afforded me an education for which I am grateful. However, there were no open positions in those houses, and so I decided to seek new means in a new land. And how exactly did you come to be here?
Stelmore, I was with the caravan and we got separated.
In Gwithan Ruins? Oh, those can be dangerous places during the best of times, which these are not. In half the locals would arrest you for trespassing and the rest would kill you outright. I'm curious, what exactly did you find there?
I'm going to tell him instead about the bailiwick, I'm going to actually tell him about the hooded figures operating the machine. Luth goggles at you silently, apparently assessing your inertness. Finally, he gives you a clipped, awkward laugh.
You do manage to find yourself in rather interesting predicaments.
Do we want to keep talking to him? I'm going to ask him what he's actually doing here.
An excellent question. I came looking for fresh air and cheap land. Instead, the magistrate gave me directions to the inn and a story about the local lord's expectant wife.
Yes.
But I take it that's a familiar tale.
Yes. And you, like you said, I'm also a settler. Yeah, let's do that. You know what? Actually, I'm going to try to get him to tell me about experts on souls.
Indeed. The local lord has searched far and wide for similar specialists. And he has rid himself of them almost as desperately.
His darting glance takes in the tumble-down buildings and the follow rock-strewn fields. I expect that such expertise would be best sought elsewhere. Okay. I'll just tell him I'm going to get going.
As should I, given recent events. It's just as well. I've had enough of the watered wine and lumpy beds at the inn. They say even the owner tired of the place. Just up and left one day. It explains quite a lot about the upkeep. Perhaps I could join you. I could use a change of scenery, and I find it's better to travel in numbers.
So yeah, we can't. Okay. Cool. Let's. Yeah.
Excellent. I shall follow you.
I love how like NPC stuff happens. It's just hilarious to me. Alright, so what's this guy got? Oh, he's got first level wizard spells. Light. Must be like, yeah, just like a debuff kinda. Fan of Flames, so a cone attack. Sunless Grab. So it's reduces a target's accuracy. I wonder if you have to get up on it. Oh yes, magic missiles. And he's got another like attack. It's kind of like a arcane assault thing. Looks like these have like a number next to them. I wonder if you can only use them so. I assume you can only use them so much in an attack, but. Let's see here. Let's go explore the inn really quick, even though he's like ready to get out of here. Okay. I mean, the only reason we would be here is if we're really wanting to stick around and just hang out, but let's just see if we can run into anybody of any interest here. Apparently they'll just completely let us run back here behind. Hey, what's up, guys? Here to cook. Oh, that is a really cool glass effect. That is really neat. Huh. Alright. Talk to some people here. I don't know why I think talking to this guy is important, but... okay. Drunkard. Gayflin. Right. This place has gone to shit since 10th left. So, oh, here's some newer.
Welcome.
You don't know who you are and don't much care. Keep walking. We're not here to chat with foreigners. Great. Careful, looks like they're cut from the same cloth as those rowdies who attacked me. Smells like it too. Should we just take the side of the mill guy? Yeah, screw it. Just tell him he's been threatening people. Oh, I bet he has. All nobility that tremble. Two big, strong kids, pure soul and all the gilded veil. The dwarf sneers. Coward sending out messengers to handle his business? Well, you can go and tell him we haven't had a solid meal in days on account of him. And we can't afford a good drink on account of him. What? It's like, what are these, socialist dwarves? Like, what the hell? But we won't be bullied by some foreigner on account of him. What the hell's this guy's deal? Huh. Let's just see if we can get him to talk to us at least a little bit. He considers it briefly, looks to the others. Fair enough. You bring us something to wet our throats, and I might feel Free of trading words. Alright, let's try that, I guess. We won't full up like start a fucking
Hello.
war. Ooh, greetings. Alright. I don't want a room. I could use some reliable help. I'm gonna buy around for the fellows over there. Fine fellows? You're having me on. Any more fighting and I'll have to ban Svenur from the inn entirely. Until then, it's 6 coppers pieces for the lot. Okay, here you go. Alright. We'll try to play nice for now. Bought the drinks. Hey, you have, by the flame. I never thought I'd be so happy for a mug of Blackhound's shit beer. This guy's just an a-hole. Gosh, that's good. Alright then. You've got my attention. What is it that you've got to say that's worth a round of drinks? Alright, I'm just telling him there's no sense in like threatening the miller. He eyes us for a long moment, then sighs. You're right. Things go on like they are. We're just going to end up hanging from that tree over there. Okay, he says he's gonna leave him be. We got experience. Don't know what we'll do now with the crops failing. Haven't got another trade to speak of. See, like these guys are just fucking low lives. Alright. D-bags. I don't really care to stay here, and we don't really have anything to sell, so we'll just get out of here, go talk to that elf really quick, and kind of keep moving along. I will say this feels kind of open-ended. I mean, I feel like I'm at a point where it's like, I'm almost like searching out stuff, which is kind of different. It feels like you're always kind of overwhelmed by things to do in these games. I mean, maybe that'll happen, but it just honestly feels very different. I feel like I'm almost sort of like, okay, now what? Like, it is not necessarily sandboxy, but definitely pretty open at this point. I assume we'll get a bunch of quests and get some direction here, but right now it's pretty low level-y. Also kind of like to figure out like some of the crafting.
Gods keep you.
You're back. Have you had any luck? Yeah, I'm gonna tell him I spoke to him. I've convinced him to leave your family in peace. Alright, why, that's great news. I wasn't sure you'd get through to him. They're out of their minds with drink half the time. So we got a bunch of experience. I owe you a great debt here. He pulls a coin purse from his hip and he pushes it towards you. Today's earnings to show my appreciation. And you can be sure I'll let everyone know what you've done for me. We'll just play it cool and say glad to help. 20 copper. Cool. Alright. Now we stand a chance of getting through the year. He smiles broadly and thanks to you, safe travels, friend. Says we've earned reputation. Reputation can be held with communities or factions. That's pretty cool. Huh, I like that idea. I tend to play as a pretty nice guy in these games. So, I mean, I assume that'll pay off in the long run. It's neat to see that they have something like that built in the game. Well, whether you're good or bad, the fact that you can affect people you're around, it looks like. So they're going to react to our affiliations. Helping a group increases your positive reputation. Okay, cool, alrighty.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Not real sure what to do now. I mean, we can go down, check out the journal again. Yeah, this is pretty much done. We have no side quests against the... yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything left to do. Just reading this really quick. Well, I mean, really the game's basically saying, like, hey, you should really stick around this town. Deer, huh. You know what?
Right.
Let's go to this house, which is really close to us. It's a little awkward, we're just going to kind of walk in here, but with it being named, there may be something kind of unique about it. Otherwise, we can go back to what looks like a burnt-out church and kind of explore that. Whoa, what's this? This man will appear deep in conversation. Well, yeah, we just walked into their house. This is going to be awkward. Working at 2 bulging satchels. They move to embrace until the woman notices you approach and pauses her smile, faltering a little.
Well
Yeah,
met, friend.
it's like a home invasion we're just doing. Do you know this man, Naughton? Yes, I think we met in Valewood. I warned him about the bear. Oh, it's that dude. Okay, Naughton. Okay. Glad to see you've made it. Was there something else you'd wanted? You two seem to be in a hurry. You two are in good spirits for people who just lost a friend. Huh. Let's try that one. That's unkind of you to say. I'm grieving my husband in my fashion. I'm only sorry I could not convince him to leave before this happened. Okay. I'm relieved to be rid of this terrible place, that's all. It's cost me the greater part of my life and now my husband, and I'm glad to be free of it. What? You two just seem to be in a hurry. Yes, I imagine so. She laughs. We're packing for a trip, actually. I've been meaning to visit Defiance Bay, and she looks at Naughton. In truth, I think I've had my fill of this town. Okay. He reaches to take her hand. It's time for some new scenery. They seem pretty friendly for... Did he whack her husband? And I'm just gonna see if they can tell me anything about the veil. Only that you'll want to be moving on as soon as you can. Yeah, I wouldn't agree. You'll have seen the tree, I imagine, but the rot grows deeper. If you're looking for work, I'd say you'd have a better chance of it elsewhere. Okay. Huh. Well,
Yes?
I'm not convinced that they're not like pretty confident she had him killed, but I'm not gonna really do anything about it right now. Let's go down. Let's go check this out.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Okay, during combat. Okay. So this is clearly something. I wouldn't assume it's like some major thing though, just because. Burton. A man lies resting against the wall, lit by the dim illumination of the fading sconces. He has a gaunt, fox-like aspect, and his face is pale and damp with sweat. One arm is held loosely against his side, sleeve soaked with blood. He gives you an anxious look as you near, his features twisted with pain. Have a care if you mean to go in. He casts a quick look towards the doorway to the left. This place is not so empty as I thought. This temple isn't what it used to be, probably for the best, times being as they are. I'm no looter, if that's what you're thinking. No one of the faithful either. Just wanted to do some good, I suppose. Got my arm clawed up for it. Maybe you'd have better luck. Better luck with what? Yeah, exactly. He points his fingers upwards. These ruins around us used to be a temple of Otis, we'll say. The scattered god, a grand temple at that. His worshippers would come from all over the dry wood. Alright. Until the war, of course. Even then, you'd get some of the stubborn ones, the ones that couldn't get in through their heads that their god was dead and gone. Tell him to go on. Once the legacy started, Lord Raedric decided he'd been too lenient on the Athunians. He'd had his people go in and put them to the sword, left them down here buried under a heap of rock. Wow, this guy's amazing. This town is just a big pile of people shit. After that, Raedric ordered the temple sealed. It's been years like that, up until recently. Lord Raedric hopes that if we rededicate the temple to a living god, then we'll be forgiven, and the legacy will end. See? But until the temple is, as you see, unguarded, that's where you come in. Those priests, maybe they didn't have a lick of sense between them, but they still didn't deserve to go like that. Chopped down in God's house. It doesn't sit right with me. If you can get down there, find the remains, maybe we can finally give them a proper burial. No small task. There's coin in it for you if you need motivation. So our companion basically says, Aeleth says, a pleasant surprise to see that someone around here has a shred of respect for the dead. Yeah, we're gonna go find him. Then by the flame I owe you a good turn, but listen, the temple's been sealed off for so long it's crawling with creatures. But if you get past them, the priest would have been down on the lower floor. He'll be there still if there's anywhere. Those priests had all kinds of secret chambers, switches in the walls, trick sconces, that kind of thing. Keep an eye out and take care down there. I don't want to have to send someone else after your remains. I'll wait here. Okay, well, that's cool.
Yeah.
He jumped up in a hurry. He's like, I'm better. You're gonna do this, right? Oh, okay, I'm good. Just gotta save really quick.
Mm-hmm.
All right. He said to the left, I think. Oh, doesn't really matter. Should we do the sneaky sneak thing
Nice
so we
and
can see all this
quiet.
stuff? It's so slow, though. So slow. Oh, there we go. Woo, let's do this. Yep. Boom. Let's get up in that business. Get up in that business. These guys are really doing some damage to us, actually. Yeah, let's do this.
Hi.
Wonder if this is gonna hurt us. Oh, it just destroyed us. Alright, so let's reload really quick, because now we actually know, like, that's a mechanic in the game. That's crazy. Oh, that sucks. Oh shit, are you kidding me? Do we have to go through this conversation again? Oh my god. Yeah, let me just rush this. Okay, cool. Off we go. Maybe we should put a shield on. I feel like we're gonna really be taking a beating here. We'll see how this goes.
How may I help?
Alright, let's get in there. Oh, got one at a time. Alright.
Let's go.
Okay, so he's got kind of like a wand thing going on. That's cool. He did take a shit ton of damage from that, though, and this guy's poisoned now, so that sucks. Oh my god. What else do we have here? What is this? Dazzling lights. I really don't want to use, like... Yeah, like, it looks like I have, like, I can use these spells once a day. Oh, that's crazy. Is this an... Let's see, what does it say? Unleashes a bolt towards... And it's an AoE thing. Okay, so let's do it right now. Shit. So
Yeah.
let's just... Yeah, see if we can get it over there. Oh boy. So you gotta get really close, it looks like. Oh, Christ.
Huh?
Alright. Oh, my guy's unconscious. Shit. You guys are just beating the crap out of me. Huh. I thought we saved it after that conversation, though. That's really weird.
Yeah.
There is a way to play this game, which I heard of from a friend who kind of posted something about this. He didn't really say anything as a spoiler, but apparently, like, when we started the game, we could have chosen, I think it's Iron Man or something goofy like that, where you literally have one life. So, like,
Yeah.
if your guy dies, you're done. So, I mean, I think it's completely meant to be played after the fact, meaning, like, you beat the game, you have a sense of, like, what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
Maybe I should switch to this for a second, see if I can...
Let's go.
Oh yeah, there we go. Get after it. Oh, I can't do that. That's cool. This might work a little bit better. You know what? I'm gonna switch to a one-handed or a two-handed thing, assuming we even have any. We don't have any anymore. Let's see. Oh, we're still in combat? Oops, sorry. Okay. Where is it? Oh, well, how are we still in combat?
Huh?
There There we go. Okay. That was just bizarro. There we go. Oh, that's cool. You can just dump it right in there. Huh. Sweet. We'll play a little safer. Try to pew-pew our way through stuff. Huh. That looks totally like... What's this? Initiate's note. This parchment is relatively intact, but the ink upon it is faded. You can make out a few things. Visitors to the ritual floors. It looks meaningless. Alright. Well, let's try to get a little bit more. See, I want to save. There we go. There we go. Did a better job that time. Just sneaking. Whoop. What is that? A will-o-wisps? Alright, doesn't seem to notice us. It's immune to stuff. There's a dude right there too, so... Let's just take the assumption anything down here is bad news, so...
How may I help?
Okay, yeah, got it. I'm glad it didn't pick a wizard, because these spells, like, have a very small, like, effect range. That's really odd.
Let's go.
Alright, here we go. Alright. I'm gonna do this.
Yes.
And then I'm gonna flip to that. Okay, come on. Anytime. What the hell? Kill him. Why is he not attacking? There we go.
Let's go.
What the hell? What the hell's up with the path thing here?
Let's have it out.
I shall deal with
What the hell? He is not attacking at all.
this one.
Okay, somebody's unconscious. Oh, we're screwed. Shit. Alright. We might have to rethink coming down here. This might have been a little early. So what we'll do is I'll look around and see if I can find out a little bit more info. I haven't done that yet in this game, and maybe it'll give us a little bit better idea of what we can and can't do, because this seems really clumsy at this point for me. But anyways, we'll do that next time. Thanks again for stopping by. Like and subscribe if you liked it. If you don't, feel free to use the dislike button. It's there for a reason. Alright, talk to you soon. Bye bye.